Culture Squad seated here. Jay Foley, Jason LA, and also Kojo Trip. And we are going to be having this conversation with Ola or with Gwabeniade. People call her Cwabeniade, not knowing that the C and W in her name or in her handle stands for chat with. Okay, so let's get into the conversation. I already mentioned a plethora of things that she does. So we are going to get into the conversation and find out how she's able to juggle every single thing. Hi, Ola.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Thank you
I'm tempted to say, Hola, ¿cómo estás?
You don't want to imagine what I also had tried pronouncing.
What did you want to say?
The CWA.
Really?
Don't
Yeah.
even say it.
No, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it. I don't feel like getting a nickname out of it for myself.
I'm going to say Gwabeniade.
No. I didn't try pronouncing it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna imagine a word, a name.
Oh.
So I thought it was probably maybe South African or it was some East African name that she's added on. You know, yeah. That's how I saw it as.
Let's get into the reason for this, because I'm sure that if she doesn't explain it to you in real life, you will not exactly understand. So let's start with the name.
My name is Gwabeniade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Nigerian, yes. Yes, I'm not a South African. But when I go to South Africa, they feel like, oh, you're South African. They see in Johnny. I said, I don't understand. I thank you. Yes, so it's a Yoruba name. It's a pet name given to like a girl child. Yes, and I like the name because I like to be pet. I like to be a baby.
You like to be pampered.
Yeah, I like to be pampered. And I'm like, why not? Why not Gwabeniade? Yes, because it's part of, maybe in Nigeria, most people also probably shy away from like their pet name because it's too indigenous. Like it's big. So yeah. And I don't mind. I mean, that's my name.
Okay, what's the meaning of Gwabeniade?
Gwabeniade, like we asked for her and we got her kind of thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
One word representation or was like a sentence that you can make out of the name.
Ha.
Like, is it two words put together?
Yes, Gwabeni, like I begged to have it. Like my mom had, probably she wanted a girl child.
Okay.
And she was like, okay, maybe God, please give me a big girl child. Then God did.
So that you came after a lot of boys?
No, exactly. I didn't even come after a lot of boys. It's just one boy, one girl, and one boy and me. So I'm the only girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's the actual name? Because I also mentioned Ola. So
yes,
for those who don't know.
Olabisi Fijabi. So the Ola is just because of the Olabisi. So my name is Olabisi Fijabi Suliat.
Okay.
And I don't like mentioning my full name for some weird reason. I don't know why you made me do this.
I like the name. I like the Olabisi. Yeah. I didn't know about the Suliat.
Right. I think
also
in
really
the
nice
entire
name.
African continent, Ghanaians and Nigerians have got beautiful names.
Yeah, the most beautiful names.
Yeah.
But I would give it to Nigerians though.
Yeah, the tonation in the Nigerian name makes it nice. Like it's deeply entrenched in culture, how the sound and all of that. It sounds good. Why? What's wrong?
Oh,
so should power his voice.
Yeah,
I think I'll give it to Nigerians.
Right there,
clack it. Anyway, now I did mention that you are a content creator, you're a fashion influencer as well, you're a fashion stylist, you are also an executive producer. Only you, exactly. So let's take it from the start, okay, right. From the very beginning, getting into fashion mainly, and then now spreading your wings. How did it all start for you?
Okay, I think it all started when I was in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a polytechnic in Nigeria called Polytechnic of Ibadan, Shaki campus, and I just love fashion. My mom is a fashion girly as well. She deals in fabrics, and so she has eyes for things like that. And I think I learned few things from her, and probably a fashion sense. So just because of the way everything is going, I just have to hide everything together to become one. But yes, when I was in Polytechnic of Ibadan, I was that girl. Like, I like to dress. I just like to dress in general.
To look good.
So yeah. And I'm like, why not? And when I finished, I had to come to Ghana, to University of Ghana, to school. And when I got here, the first year wasn't easy at all. language barrier because the way I talk, like everybody knows I'm Nigerian. Like if I talk like this, that Nigerian, that. So it kind of put me in like a box because I don't want to talk so much. I don't want people to be like, I don't want people eyes to come on me. And when I also came to school, like every morning I do makeup to class, I dress.
It's, you know how people also, you don't even have to talk for people to know that you're Nigerian because on campus, a lot of the Nigerian girls do makeup. I think the Ghanaian girls don't have that energy. So even by looking at them, you can just easily tell that they are Nigerian.
Yeah. And then even 7 a.m. class, I have 7:30 a.m. class, I still do makeup.
What time do you wake up?
Right, exactly. So one of my linguistics teacher called me like, what's the problem? What time do you wake up? Do you have another job apart from coming to school? I said no. So why do you have so much makeup on your face? And I don't even know. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's class. I don't have to look boring. Book two, I don't know. So what I know, I'll do it. So don't stress me in my head. It's just like, okay. So hair is always on me. If she wants to ask questions, she'll ask me. If I don't know it, I don't know. If I know it, I know. You can't come and stress me. So yeah, I mean, and it started for me like that. And when I got to, I think around 2020, the COVID, everybody was in lockdown and we were just trying everything some, and I was just doing my makeup tutorial, just post it, and before you know it, people were like watching and following me, commenting, and I'm like, okay, is there something I don't know? And I have I started having brands reach out to me, and I'm like, okay, so I think I can make a living out of this. And I also have a couple influencers that like, yes, you can do this, like that put me on, and it just started like that for me.
I mean, makeup is so good. I didn't even notice you have makeup on.
Wow.
Really?
No, I know I'm
Oh, okay. I know I get what you mean. Like her complexion is matching. It's the same. I get what you mean.
The neck and the face is the same.
It's the same, yeah.
I mean, it's like tell him that Jason has makeup on. I don't believe it. That's how good it is.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I understand what you mean.
I mean, with the makeup, have you gotten any pushback? Whether it's comments, whether it's the fact that you just create what you create, because some might say it's an art form, right?
Yeah, it is an art form.
There is that side of the coin where it's like, women are not showing their real face. I'm sure you might have seen some comments like that. If yes, how have you dealt with it? And what would you say to explain the fact that, as she's saying, for those of us who might not understand, it is an art form?
Yeah, okay. I mean, for me, I don't think I've really like encountered such, because it's not like maybe I do it all the time. I do it to like teach people on my YouTube then when I started it. So it's just like everybody wants to be a makeup girl. Everybody wants to look good. I mean, not probably something too much, but just know how to like apply your foundation and basic stuff. And so that's what I do. And of course, some people they don't like makeup, and they'll probably want to say, it's too much, it's too this. If you're basic, that's fine. I'm not basic, so I don't.
Okay.
Shots fired.
No, but you see, the thing about makeup is that it touches up the face, right? And if you don't know how to use it, that's when it becomes quite. Because some girls really like, they paste the face with a lot of the various.
Charlie,
I've been talking about that.
A lot of sound bites today.
Yeah. So you
like
see that like it's
clowns.
caked. They can't even smile. Like
no, but
that's
it's fair because all of these things happen also when you are now learning how to, apply makeup. You look more like a clown in your earlier years
True.
than
when I see my throwback like 7 years.
Yes, you'd be like, what's this? Yes, but when
big party.
Yes, but when you
cannot make it out,
you see, but when you become a pro at it, then it starts to look way better than you look. It's like any other thing. Right?
I know you are well vested in when it comes to like makeup. Yeah, but I want to find out did you have to take on any course, to learn something about it, or it was strictly online self-taught?
I want to say something in Yoruba.
Okay, and then you translate it. Okay.
It means abinibi unshabbility. It means it is him built. It's not. I'm not trying to
say that again.
Abinibi unshabbility.
Abinibi unshabbility.
It is. I have it in me.
I thought like Ira Star.
Because of
stability. Yeah.
I didn't say stability. I said ability. Yes, I mean, I think it's just. I think fashion, makeup in general. It's something like I have in me. You see, there's something that you have in your head.
It's
and you
innate,
just want to bring it out. Yes, so I
Right.
think that is. I mean, I watch so many tutorials too, but it's not like I really sit down to learn like that. It's just something I know that I can do it.
Okay.
But it's an expensive passion, right?
Right, very.
It is. Makeup.
Because your
haven't been,
foundation
what do you call
alone
it?
Expensive.
It's very expensive.
Build, no, me, I should.
I'll bill you very soon. Don't worry. Okay, so Ola, now moving from what the passion was and then
Yeah.
starting content creation, you mentioned that you have also made some money or you've made a living of that,
content
right?
creation, yes.
Okay, so at which point did you becoming a producer or an executive producer or getting into media, at which point did that come in?
Okay, that came in for me when I was so let me just give you like a backstory.
Okay.
So when I was working at a restaurant in Ghana as a social media manager.
Okay.
And I'll have a lot of influencers come around. I have to talk to a lot of celebrities to come around to come like dine with us and take pictures, just tag us and things. So it came from there for me. Then I was very close to one of the, I don't want to mention a name, yes, the big personality. And she has always been telling me that you have a lot of talent in you. Just do something, like do something. Don't sit there. Don't think, okay, you will do it. Then I'm like, okay, that's fine. And one thing about me is also like when I want to do things, I like to do it well because I believe it's an idea. Immediately you put it out there is somebody out there that has the money, that has everything, that can do it way better than you. So I'd rather keep it to when I know I can do it. I can do it. So yeah, so it's not like when they were advising me to, you can do this, you can, not like I don't want to do it, but like I don't
You're
have
waiting for the right
I don't have
time.
the capacity, I don't have the platform to do it. Like I said, ideas, people steal ideas and they'll make it bigger
And better.
and better. Before you know it, you feel like, okay, I've been sleeping. Like, yeah, so I got into the media around 20, that COVID 2020 time, 2021 thereabouts. And when I was doing well, shout out to a lot of influencers that put me on, most especially Cookie. She's one of like a very great influence to my life. Like I said, there's no way I'm going to count my success story in Ghana and I'll not mention any name. I can't be ungrateful, right? She's a friend, she's a sister, she's a teacher. She put me on.
Yeah.
And I think my
Shouts to Cookie.
Yeah, shouts to her. So my friend and my first gig came from a brand, and she put me on with the brand, like, okay, she's good, she can do this as well. And little by little I started developing like ability, power, and I started seeing more than what people see in me, what's more than what I also see in myself. And yes, it just
Because
started
you
like
mentioned that Cookie also helped you,
Yeah,
right? Let me
yeah.
just wheel it back a little
I'm sorry,
bit
but you
too.
guys are talking as though like we know how to eat biscuits. Like, tell us who's Cookie. Like,
Oh, Cookies.
You don't know Cookie.
You know Cookie?
yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh, I
do you,
well,
do you know?
I'm sure she also
Buzia?
said it thinking.
Yeah,
You know
because
Buzia?
we know. I mean, she's one of the Ghanaian's biggest influencers.
No. So there are generations. That's how come.
You know who Allergy is?
Yeah, I know Allergy.
Yeah, Allergy.
That's Allergy's
sister.
big sister.
Oh, so
Cookie.
you
Like
see-
directly?
Yes,
like you see
yeah,
now,
I'm
like how
related.
you.
No, I never knew.
I never knew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
they're
artists,
Like I know both
Allergy.
of them, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
Allergy.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
her
So we
big
know
sister.
Allergy, but we don't know Cookie. Yeah. So
Can we get a picture of
Of
Cookie?
Cookie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how.
No, he knows Cookie because we've taken pictures with Cookie before.
my
Like
God.
I've seen
Hey,
you.
wait, out him.
I've seen you in occasions together.
No, wait. You mean Cookie?
Cookie XX? The
Which?
influencer.
Not Cookie, the TV
Not
presenter.
Cookie T.
Okay.
Cookie, the content creator and
Okay.
influencer.
I only know Cookie
Let's get a okay. You also don't know who
I only
Cookie
know
is.
Cookie T.
Okay, so let's get a picture
Wow.
of Cookie and put it up so that my gentleman
So
will
when they
know.
put the picture and you know Cookie, what should happen?
Oh
No, you can't ask Jay that question because he'll give you the runaround.
no.
Don't
For
put
all
a
you
picture
know,
up.
I've mixed up the personalities, and you know,
Right.
yeah.
They'll put a picture up so that we
yeah,
know.
my
who.
brainwaves ain't as sharp as yours. You know.
Fair.
Yeah.
So now in settling in Ghana,
Yeah.
right? What were some cultural shocks for you as well? And did you ever also rethink the decision, because you've been in Ghana for a
long.
few years, even to the point where you speak, some local languages. So what was that cultural shock for you? And then how did you also ease into it?
I think the culture shock for me would be the food. Yes, that's Cookie.
So
No, I don't know.
You still don't know her.
I don't know who she is.
All right.
Really, Jay? You still don't recognize the face?
For TV, I'll say I do. I'll do the backlash of air.
Just check Cookie XX. I'm sure you'd
find. Okay, yeah, I was just googling that. I just noticed.
You'd find who she is. Okay, so let's get back to the culture shock.
I think the culture shock for me will be the food, because normally I don't really like so much food, even Nigerian food. Like, I'm so picky when it comes to food. So plenty eggs and those things. The combination of the light soup and fufu, it's just too much for me.
But are you okay with it now?
Still, I can't.
Still.
What do you eat?
Thank you.
Ghanaian food.
No, I eat Nigerian food. I cook.
So you don't eat Ghanaian food?
I think the only thing like I do with, I just started doing it like I think a year ago. Watch it, because you have it in Nigeria, but we call it 1K.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, we call it 1K in Nigeria. So like even Nigeria, I don't even eat it.
Okay,
so like
this the food
1K,
the food wars
and your kinky, they call it dokuno.
Yeah. Wait,
you call it dokuno in Nigeria?
Yeah, we call it dokuno.
Wait, what?
So that's why.
Also because
Nigerians,
Ghana
are from
Ife,
right?
You know,
yeah. So it's the same because Ghana. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know you guys call kinky dokuno.
Yeah, we call kinky.
And the 1K. Okay, so with the food wars, right? With the food wars when it comes to Nigeria, they say I've seen a content creator also saying that wache also originated from Nigeria, right? But we have made it different. It's northern Nigeria. It's a northern Nigeria.
It's a meal.
Meal.
It's a
Muslim
thing, but it's
northern Nigeria.
I mean, I feel like
so there's that as well.
I just feel like everybody has like a preferred way of cooking.
It.
Yeah.
But yours is too colorful. So like,
that's the difference.
That's the
difference.
All right. Food is colorful.
No, it's not.
It is.
Please
don't start.
You can do that off air, the two of you. Okay, so now you've started your media journey, and then you also started a podcast as well. So tell us about that podcast, and then also let's get into what the impact was. And then you have a daughter. Guys, if we can just pick snippets of that podcast specifically. Sorry, I forget the name.
Kellyanne.
No, not Kellyanne, not your daughter. The name of their podcast.
Best Girlfriend.
Okay, Best Girlies, right? So if we can just get a snippet of that so that we can just show, because she is the producer of that podcast as well. So let's talk about your podcast era for you and then for the little ones, yes.
Okay, my podcast era started. I knew, like, one thing about me is I've always known what I wanted to do. It's just the timing, like, and I want to take things at a time. So there was this, I started a podcast way when I was at Boss for Us, like very long, maybe around 3-4 years ago. Yeah. But I think I did like 2 episodes. And I
also remember sometime in 2019, 2020, you had also started something with E-News as well.
Yes, right. So like when I was at Boss for Us, there was this Jeffrey Naughty. Okay. Yes, he came to do a show at Boss. I'm probably sure he doesn't even know about this. He came to do a show and Boss for Us, like he wanted to use the space for podcast or conversation and all of that. And when it came, because I'm the social media
manager.
Yes,
that's where you were at.
Yes,
okay.
So he has to like reach out, like you have to talk about it and things. So I made it happen. Like they did it there. And after the podcast, I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like I can also like bring influencers together. I can talk about things. We can talk about trending things. And I'm like, okay, yes, I'm going to do it. So I spoke to at the restaurant. They have a room for like for birthdays. If you want to have a private birthdays and everything. And yes, I just spoke to them that okay, I want to do this. I want to do that. Even then, I've left the restaurant. I wasn't working with them, but I still have a very good relationship with them because I don't like to burn bridges.
Great.
And when I got there, I spoke to the man, and he was like, okay, it's fine. He didn't even take any dime from me. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I brought my friends together, and we had like the first episode, we did the second episode, and things started going south from the third episode. The people that were shooting for me, stress. They will say that they've overcopied something. Oh, they just killed the dream. I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like, I'm not even going to do it again. And later on, I just started saying podcast again. Like, so it became a thing. And I felt like I shouldn't have stopped. Because it's like, And I'm okay, I'll redo it. I was on it. I'll redo it. And there's this. So then I did a show on DSTV. It's called Husband Material. I was a host. Yes, I was part of the host. We were 5.
Okay.
I was part of the host. So there was I think the director or the producer of the show. I was close to him, and I told him that I have this podcast. I want to do this and that and this. And he said, like, yeah, so do it. Like, stop putting yourself back. Like, you can't do it. You have the face for screen. He's just like telling me plenty things. I'm like, okay, let's do it. A year later, a year runs by. He always texts me like, okay, now this, okay, that. Then I think he moved to his house, and he has like this big space for podcast and stuff. And he told me that, girl, come and do this. And I said, ish. Okay, then let's do it. Let's make it happen. And I put people together. We started it and things. And then again, another issue arise. I'm like, nah, affliction will not arise the second time. This one, I overcome it. And I had to leave his space and go into somewhere else. And I reached out to like Tygon. Shout out to them anyway, because they really helped.
So that's
me
where
at
you
that
started
time.
filming.
Yes, no, like I filmed like 7 episodes in that first place, and I only got 2 out of the 7 episodes.
Oh,
right. So that's like my money, my time, everything. The guests that I couldn't get again. It was so painful for me. Like till today, I think I still hold some people like, I am sorry I didn't hear your episode. Like, it's not me. Yeah. Trust me, like, hands down. It's just situations.
Creatives also face a lot of problems when it comes to these things. I'm sure, Jay,
yeah, I mean,
you
production
also have
in itself. But in all of this that you were saying, this is all based in Ghana.
Yes, all based in Ghana.
Now, Nigeria obviously is a way bigger market in terms of numbers and things, you know, if you're looking for traction. That's one thing that Ghana has always been enviable with regards to numbers in Nigeria. Positive envy. Did you ever consider going back, leaving, settling back in Nigeria to do this?
There.
Okay, all right, sure.
Because now you spend a lot of time in Nigeria, right?
So that's okay. Yeah, so now, and so when we did that, I think I had like 2 episodes from that particular place, and I just had to move to Tygon and do a lot. So the first day I shot in Tygon, I think we did like the first and second day we shot like a lot too. I lost some footages too. I said lie, it won't happen. I will still keep pushing, and like, yes, I just pushed through. I did it, and I called people I could call back. They came back for me, and people too that was like still there, like, I'm sorry, I don't have the time. And I totally understand. And funny enough, before I started, I did it with We Made in Ghana. Before I started this podcast, I had to, like, the second time, because then when I'm doing it like the second time again, I feel like, I mean, after
a lot more people know you,
right? After the first one I did that bus, but I didn't do it again. Like, I think after 3 years or 2 years ago, when I wanted to now do it again, I feel like, okay, I have colleagues, I have friends in the industry now, like, come through for me, because I mean, I will try. I mean, I can't say 100%, but like, I try as much as I can to be there for my friends. Like, if they are doing something, I will always show up. So I feel like, okay, I mean, same energy and this, and I start reaching out to people. No, this, I didn't believe it would come to a day that I want to need like some specific people,
and you won't
and
have
they'll say no, because I'm like, okay, is that telling me something? A lot of people tell me, I don't do podcasts, and they end up being a host of another podcast. I don't do this, I don't want my distance to be there. I even met a guy, he's like, we are friends, and he was like, I'll come through. He didn't come. I met him at another birthday. You know what, just call me, this and this and this and this, I'll come. The following day I called, no answer, and I'm like, okay, and I have to go to doctor. I'm like, it's okay, it's all right, I get it. So I just have to flow with people that is available. One thing I just want to say, and I really appreciate, is Made in Ghana. It really came through for me. When I texted him, and I'm like, Made in Ghana was like the very last hope, because we weren't that close. We're just following each other on Instagram. We engage on each other's posts. I'm like, okay.
Well, then that means you guys did a good job then,
right?
because
I was coming there. Like,
the synergy.
It was great.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't believe it. Like, it came through, not only, like, it brought everything. It didn't take a dime. Transport, even we tell me, don't stress yourself about food. Like, even if I have things on set, it will just be like, it's okay. Me, I'm okay. It will go for a show and come early in the morning. It will be tired. It will be sleeping on the show. It will still do it.
Wow.
It's such
but you
a
see,
very
with
good
everything
person.
that you've said, right, it just speaks of consistency and
Yes.
also being persistent in everything that you are doing, right?
Yes.
Well, spiritually,
So-
I think God was just filtering and just getting you, waiting for you to get the right person. on
People,
board.
Yes,
yeah.
because when I texted him, it was like, no beg anybody. No beg anybody. You're a brand. Like, I promise, like, I cried. Like, it was so emotional for me because
You even
I
look
don't
like
know.
you are teary.
Right, because I don't know Made in Ghana from anywhere. For him to, like, have that kind
Come
of,
through
like,
for you like
you
that.
are a brand. So don't even dare. Like, if they don't want to come through for you, don't worry. We go do them. We go run them. And it go happen. And he did it. Nah, it's a G. I can't.
Good job to Made in Ghana for that as well, right? So now let's talk about still podcasting.
Right.
The Best Girlies.
Right.
Now this podcast, a lot of people speak on so much. At which point also did that idea come about? Because I'm yet to see a podcast for young ones like
Yeah.
that. This is the first that
First
I
time.
have seen.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I mean,
they
yeah, that's the
exist.
first.
And the fact that they are really outspoken
Right.
and they are really good. So just touch on when that came in, the whole idea behind it. And then for those who have never seen the Best Girlies on socials or even heard or listened to the podcast, we'll just go watch a snippet and we'll be back.
Based on career.
I have a career game for us to play. I draw, paint, or sketch.
Artist.
Hey, I've not even finished the question. Do you think it's because people think men are better than women? That's why, like, the doctor is a man and then the nurse is a woman. I personally think that it's because they think men are stronger because they have muscle. But sometimes the muscle can just be steroids.
Do you know how it feels to spend a day with a high commissioner? Let's show you.
Hello, welcome to Barbados.
It is such a pleasure to be in your company. Are you ready for our meeting?
Yes.
I've seen your
Okay, so really interesting. See, some of their takes, I'm like, this is a hot take. This is something that we wouldn't have said.
We wouldn't
as-
have the
guts.
the guts to say them
say
and to
these
talk
things.
about them, like, you know, who would, but I like, so that means that, you know, time and seasons.
Yeah.
I like these things because it empowers children, it gets them to be more, you know,
Vocal.
very vocal, and I like that. And I think
Confident.
that you have championed this beautifully, you know, and granting your daughter a chance to be on the set as well.
Right.
I mean, if we take a look at, I'm sure our parents, none of us here, our parents would have allowed us
that
at that
age.
time, at that age. Maybe not podcast, but you just play something in theater, right?
Yeah,
You can-
yeah. And the type of things they say. So
Uh-huh.
just congratulations to you and the team
Same,
for
yeah.
putting this together.
Yeah.
But in selecting these girls, because I am thinking that they are already friends, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because how they are able to properly
The
communicate,
energy.
the energy, the synergy, everything just works so nice. But what is the goal for Best Girlies as well? Because what I see is, you know, just something spectacular that they can grow into.
Into,
But
yeah.
for you as well, what is it?
Okay, so I don't know which one do you want to ask. Ask like how the whole thing came. So I think
Yeah,
let me just
everything.
touch a bit on that. So it came together as a simple WhatsApp group. So we're just there, and after holiday, they take their parents' number and they put it, and they want to start talking and connecting again after holiday, then to just stay in touch. And yes, and I was there, and I mean, she used my phone obviously. So when I was with my friend, I told her, Yom, the Miss
Yeah.
Malika producer, director. Yes, and I told her that, come and see what these kids are talking about, like the way they are talking.
Wait a second. So Yom sent this link to me when it was done and said that, so I remember I put that in the
Yes,
Like she's the
yes,
producer,
yes,
like
yes.
she's also like she's
Okay.
also a producer and a
Okay.
director
Okay.
on the show. So she was like, so I told her that, look at these kids, see what they are talking about. Like if you see how they talk, like girl, don't even do this like, on normal phone conversation. I'm like, this can be something new. And she's like, yes, let's do it. Let's put it together. And like there and there, we like, okay, so let's talk to their parents. Let's reach out to them. Let's see if it's something they would like be hoping to do and stuff. And yes, we did. And they're like, yeah, they're open
Okay,
to
hold
do
on
it.
right there. Now, talking about reaching to their parents,
Yeah.
it comes off with
I
a
was gonna
certain
get to
type of
that.
parents, with a certain mindset and a certain all of that. You may have a certain exposure, so you have the understanding to it.
Yes.
But was that the same replicated to the other parents? And
Yes.
did you have any challenges in talking to the parents? for
Honestly,
them
we
to-
didn't, because I think the kids did the whole talking. We just told them
Oh.
that, like, okay, we want to do this with you guys, and so just we'll talk to mommy too. So you two talk to mommy and daddy. Like, if it's something you want, they say yes. They want to do it. So it's like, I mean, they did most of the conversation.
And with their personalities as well,
Yeah.
I will understand the sort of homes they come from, because you know these are not children that will speak and will get shut down, because they even talk about their parents on the podcast. I'm like,
I mean, the mere fact that the parents allowed them to have a WhatsApp, to be part of a WhatsApp group where they could all communicate.
Yes.
Strict guidance, trust me.
Yeah, but like, I mean, but there's some sort of
open-mindedness.
Yes, you know, to allow them to use their phones. I mean, you are allowing your daughter to use your phone. They are allowing their children to use
their phones.
So exactly.
But do you get scared though, as a parent? Because parenting privately is one thing. Now parenting, so to speak, publicly, because their faces are out there, and maybe these kids might not know the consequence of what they're saying. Like, we know social media and how judgmental it is, and putting all this information out there. Do you get scared sometimes? Do you think there should be a bit of a filter? Do you advise them what to say?
You cannot post everything the kids are saying.
I was about to say that it's edited well.
You cannot post.
So what we hear is not even everything there.
Wow.
You cannot.
And how do you feel about them growing in the eyes of the general public? Because we see them at a certain age and then growing with them. You know, now the world will be kinder to them because they are young.
They are young.
But now when they are older and still getting into, you know, other roles and doing other things, people are going to judge them at that point based on how they've come up and all of that.
Yes, I just feel like you have to start now. So like we've started it with them, so you have to put everything in their mind that it will get to a time where this will happen. So it's normal. Me, my daughter, when they posted the last video and they were saying plenty and she's supposed to say like that, it became like a gender kind of thing. I told her everything. I made her read everything. I said, yes, that's it. That's the word. Welcome. Do you still want to do this? She said, yes, mommy, I'll do this. I said, good. Okay. So you have to turn the deaf ear to what is it. Everybody has their opinion. Even if they give you guys newspaper to read, it will come to a time that will
What are their ages?
They are 10. They are
okay.
all 10. So I told her that even they give you newspaper to read, presidents give it to you like this, they'll still have something to say. So everybody has their opinion. So like, don't let this make you feel like, okay, mommy, do you think? And she's like, okay, so you think it's a bad thing or it's a good? I said, there's no good or bad publicity to me. So it depends on where you want to put your energy. If you want to put your energy on the negative side, well, you're a child and you're grown. God start counting your sin from 7. So I don't think that you are that much of a child. So if you want to put your energy,
3 years experience of sinning.
Yes, right. So if you want to put your energy in the negative side, that's fine. If you want to put it on the positive side, so that's fine. So, but me as a mother, I'll tell you to put your energy in positive side, because regardless, people still have something to say. Okay, mommy, Vin.
That's a really good parenting style, right? But what informed your parenting style as well? What made you this as open as you are with your child? Is it upbringing or is it something you learned along the line?
Okay, I think for me is because I don't have that that kind of closure with my mom when I was growing. So it kind of shapes me and make me feel like if I have my child, she will be my everything. She will be at that point that, mommy, this is it and this is it. Like if she's telling everybody lies, the moment mommy gets there, she will open up and tell mommy the truth. And I'm not even going to like encourage you to lie or whatever, whatnot. But if there is a situation that maybe you're scared, you don't have to. When mommy comes, you have to tell mommy the truth. And that's how I built the relationship with my daughter. And that, yes, has been going well. And I can ask her something like, maybe I'll not tell daddy like this, but see, I'll tell you. You're my G. I'll tell you. You're my G.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, So for me, it's more of just being an open-minded, and whatever I'm doing, so I put her involved. Like, she's greatly involved. Most of my voiceover I do is so funny. Like, Kelly has like 80% contribution in it. Like, no, mommy, don't do this. Don't say it this way. Let's say it this way. So yeah, so it's just like that for me, because I don't feel like we have to be too tough. If you like, be too tough. If you like, don't be tough. And I was also in school. I see a lot of my peers, like, what they do in school is not what they do in the house.
Home.
So I didn't like that, because me as a child, as a person, so whatever I can do in school is what I'll do in the house. My mother knows me. I grew up with my grandparents. They know me. Like, I won't do that. So why bring up my child like a representative of myself to be that way? So yeah, that's what happened for me.
I have 2 questions. 1, does God really start counting our sins at 7? And 2, why Ghana? Like, I mean, what is it in Ghana that does it for you, you know, coming from Nigeria?
why Ghana? I don't. The first one, please read your Bible. Okay, I think I'll go to the why Ghana. Why Ghana? Because when I was done with my polytechnic in Nigeria, I'm like, okay, let me go to Ghana in school. The intention was just to come school after like every semester I come back home. I don't want this thing. But when I came, it was so peaceful. I was like, too many peace of mind. Won't enjoy you people. I'm like, God, I beg. So it was just it for me. And who doesn't like peace?
A lot of people say Ghana is peaceful.
Yeah, Ghana is very peaceful. Like you can go out 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and like, okay, I go to events and come back home around maybe to my car. The Uber can break down and be like, okay, get another one. It's safe.
It's quick.
Like yes, it's really really safe and like and. People too have been kind. I've met a lot of people that are really, really been kind to me. Yes.
In the entire journey that you've mentioned, for the video that we watched of the best girlies, we saw that they went to the embassy, the Barbadian embassy, right? And you also have a project coming up with them as well. If that will be the last thing that we are going to talk about, so congratulations on that.
You seem to know a lot about than we do. Which project is this? Like, yo, tell us.
From where you started.
She knows.
Check now. From where you started to the point you are at now, I think it's really beautiful to see. So just take us into the totality of what the project is.
Like the best girlfriend.
What the project with the embassy is.
Okay, so it's just like the charity show I started, and yes, so. I just went. Well, firstly, everything about me has a backstory.
Okay, so because you mentioned the charity show, I think that we have a video to that. If we do, let's just play that so that also people have a fair idea of what this charity is, and then she gets into talking about the project.
I spotted this beautiful girl from afar and immediately clicked that yes, she was that girly for today. We got into conversation. I told her everything I'm going to do. She seems indifferent about the whole stuff. She's trusting the process. After successfully convincing her, I asked her a few questions about herself and she told me everything I needed to know. And yes, we proceeded to doing her makeup. But before then, I have to take a picture before and after just to show you guys. So this is how she was looking before. You can still see from her facial expression that this girl is like, does she know what she's doing? I'm like, girl, trust the process, okay? With all of that expression on her face, I am like, girl, do you even know me? Do you even know me? Wait till you see yourself after. When she saw herself after the makeup, she was like, okay, I think I can trust you. I'm like, girl, relax, I'm not even done yet. So I went to the car to bring the denim outfit, and this denim outfit also means so much to me because I put a lot of effort. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys on how this outfit came together. I don't gatekeep on how this outfit comes to life. And yes, guys, that is easily looking ravishing already. We are not even done with the process. The shoe, the accessories is not here, but the giving is given. We had to help her walk in the heels because she said it's too high for her. I get it. I totally get it. It's not something she's used to. With Cwabeniade, you will try everything fashion. Even if you're not used to it, you will try it because guess what? That's what I do best. Make people feel confident, powerful, beautiful, and strong, and also believe in yourself that they can be whatever, no matter the situation. You guys, honestly, the star just aligned for Izene because tell me why that location is working perfectly with the outfit. She unlocked a different version of herself that she doesn't even believe she has. Everybody was just asking her, are you a model? Have you done this before? Because the poses, everything she gave was really eating. And I told her, girl, you can pick a career.
Okay, so that is just one of many videos that she does, and that is what she says is her CSR, right? So let's talk about the project, the CSR, and then the project that you have coming with the embassy.
So this project, I've had it in my mind for like a year, but me too, I'm like, okay, where should I start? How can I start it? So just like, I want to do something for myself. I want to do something for the people. I like to make people happy because everybody is stressing. Just a little thing to ease stress. I'm like, okay, so when and where should I start? Charity begins at home, I guess. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to Nigeria.
Literally.
Let me do this with my people. And I went to Nigeria and I did it. I made it happen. And yes, that was it. And for me, that journey wasn't easy. What you saw there is not easy. If I start talking, we'll not end. But yes, I'm just grateful that I'm able to do it, and it happened the way I wanted and the way God wanted. So when I came back to Ghana, I shot like a lot of episodes. When I came back to Ghana, I I just went for an event and I met the High Commissioner of Barbados, and everybody was greeting her, taking pictures. My mission is not to take pictures. I'm taking a lot of pictures in life. I have business here to take care of. I'm like, okay, so let me just do like an elevator pitch of my show, of what I've done so far. And they just showed her like, hi, my name is this. I'm a content creator. I did this, I did that. I just showed her, okay, can she see what I've done? I just showed her. I'm like, oh, okay, then we need to come and we need to continue this conversation. And she gave me a personal card, and yes, when I got the card, I reached out to her. She gave me a time, we met and we spoke about things. I said, okay, fine, let's see what you can do in Barbados. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm giving you this chance and the opportunity. And shout out to her, Her Excellency really Juliet, nice. And she believed in me. And she was like, okay, so then I went to bring my proposal and put something together. And so because Barbados is not less poverty, so I'm working with the less able people, like doing the transformation, total transformation, and I'm working with like the SDG 10 equality among the marginalized. And yes, she was like, okay, that's a good project, let's make it happen, let's do this. And yes, that's how
just thinking that a simple or quote unquote simple idea like this will become a project as is, right? Congratulations on that. And when are you jackpying?
Oh, I know the jackpot. Yes, I'll be going September or October to have a meeting with the Barbados Disability Council. Okay. To have like a meeting first and see how it goes. Seek for people's consent. It's a working system, so you can't just go there, pick their people. So we talk to them. This is what I'm going to do. This is it, and this is how it's going to be done. And yes, after that, they will pick a time, a date, first part of next year. Then we'll go and shoot the project.
Wow.
I also want to comment on your outfit. I think it's a great outfit. And I think that as part of your CSR, you're also contributing to...
Like you want it?
Sustainability, yeah. Can you stand so that people
can see?
Just go back. When you stand, go back.
Exactly.
Back. Yeah.
It's great that you are.
And she makes them herself. So
I would also like to speak to you after the show
about sustainability. Sustainable fashion is a big deal now.
Like
because
this.
I am a champion for sustainability.
You see how he's so quick to talk about it. Like he doesn't want us to deal with the issues that with that. Yeah.
And I'm also UN.
Do we all need to talk about it, Kojo?
Yeah, I would like to. Yes.
Do we all need to talk about it?
That's good. That's good.
Do we all need to talk about it?
Anyway, we are going to talk about it after we get off the show. But Ola, thank you so much for being here this morning. And you see, I think that I admire and appreciate, how far you've come. So you just go further.
Thank
Consistency, persistence, it takes you far. So all the best as well when you get into the Barbados market. Yes, go nail it, do what you love to do best.